Hey, how you guys doing? Oh man, I hate this thing. On today's episode of Fred's Garage, we're going to add some hood struts. Get rid of this prop rod. Get it out of my way. Stick around if you'd like to see the video. Tell you guys I hate that prop rod. It's a real pain in my side, literally. It's always getting in my way. Luckily for me, this company Tsubis reached out to me to see if I wanted to put a pair of their hood lift supports on my 2023 Ford Maverick. And I said, sure, let's do it. So we're going to make this video. I'm going to show you how to install it. Only takes about 10 minutes aside. And it just makes working on your engine bay or doing anything under the hood so much easier. So stick around and let's watch the video. Oh, and by the way, everything will be in the description box below. All right, so what comes in the kit? And what tools do we need? One, there's the directions. Feel free to study that all you'd like. You have the 2 pistons. There's several washers and 4 bolts. I'm only going to use the 2 smaller bolts. You'll see they'll be smaller and larger. I'm only going to use the 2 smaller bolts, and I'm going to use these 2 nuts that have the built-in lock washer on them, okay? And we're going to have the 4 brackets. I've set up the brackets the way they're going to be on the car. They're both going to have the ball sockets facing towards the engine, okay? Both going to have the ball sockets facing towards the engine. So what are you going to need for tools? You're going to need a ratchet. You're going to need a 13 millimeter socket. You're going to need a 10 millimeter socket. And you're going to need a 10 millimeter open end wrench. And we're going to use a little bit of electrical tape. I'll show you why. But in my case, I'm going to use this nifty little T-handle quarter drive tool with a 13 millimeter socket and a 10 millimeter socket. This little tool comes in so handy. Once you see me use it, you're going to love it. All right, let's move over to the car. Okay, so this is what we're going to do first. First, we're going to grab our upper bracket. The upper bracket's going to have the ball socket facing towards the engine. Then we're going to locate this bolt right here. This is the front bolt of the hinge. We're going to grab our 13 millimeter and we're going to loosen up the bolt. And once we loosen it up, now we're going to move it to the opposite side. And this makes it so easy to remove that bolt. And then once we get it down, we're just going to use our fingers. All right, so we have the hood bolt. We're going to take the bracket. We're going to place the bracket on the stud that's there, and we're going to put the bolt back on. Tighten it up by hand. Then we're going to grab our trusty little T-tool with 13 millimeter. We're going to place that right on there. We're going to make sure that the bracket's facing forward with the ball stud facing in. And we're going to tighten her up. And quarter turn. And that's it. Now let's work on this one. Now we're going to come down and locate this bolt right here. We're going to grab our 10 millimeter. Place it on that bolt. And we're going to loosen that up. And that's why this T-tool is so nice and easy. We're going to grab our bracket. We're going to locate our bracket right on top of that bolt. And we're going to put the bolt back in by hand. Just to have it so it snugs up the bracket. All right. So there's one more hole right here that we have to place this bolt in. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. Grab our 10 millimeter open end wrench. We're going to grab that little piece of electrical tape. We're going to place that electrical tape right on the open end wrench. And we're going to pull the 2 sides in. Okay? We're going to grab our 10 millimeter bolt with the lock washer already attached. And we're going to stick it to the tape. So now the bolt's on there. we're going to grab our bolt and our washer. I'll do it backwards so you can see it better. We're going to line up our bracket, place our bolt and washer right in there. That's going to go exactly where it has to be. And we're going to feed our washer in. Going to get it started a few turns. And now we're going to feed that right in, and we're going to hand tighten it all the way down. Grab our little T-tool. Okay. Bracket's perfect. Ball studs facing the engine. Take our T-tool. We have it snug. We're going to give it a quarter turn. Okay? Then we're going to move up to this bolt. We're going to snug it up. And once you get it snug, we're going to give it a quarter turn. Bam. And now we're going to pull this wrench out, and the tape and everything comes with it. And we're all done. Now all we have to do is get our lift support. We're going to push on the top, lift the hood up, and push in the bottom. So now all you have to do is repeat the process on the other side. All right, let's see how they work. Pretty good, pretty good. Now I can work on it with no pull. But I tell you what we're going to do. Let's put a camera in there and see how it looks from the inside. What do you think? That's all there is to it. Now, no more prop rod in the way. Nice and easy. So if you guys like this video and you want to see more of them, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, the notification button, the thumbs up button, and leave a comment. There'll be plenty more of these videos to come. You guys have a great day.